Alright, welcome to another Zombie Devil stream. I gotta be fast today, just like I was fast yesterday. But here's, 1 hour, and 1 hour of drafting is fun, 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 till your daddy takes the T-Bird away. Um, I know. You're just like, what? What the hell? I mean, that was a Beach Boys reference. Beach Boys. Brian Wilson and all those others. Caxip06, thanks for joining us. And Boss Undy, thanks for being here. It's another day, another stream. Another day, another dog. Well, Mr. Burns had done it. The power plant had won it, with Roger Clemens clucking all the while. Mike Scioscia's tragic illness made us smile. We're talking softball. Talking softball. Ken Griffey's grotesquely swollen jaw. Steve Saxon is running with the law. We're talking Homer, Ozzy and the Straw. I do like my diverse gobs. I do. These are all very good cards in today's, so, Pack 1, we only have 30 seconds, but, Pack 1, pick one. 3-1 flyer, alright, but it can't block. That's not horrible, but it can come back to the battlefield so long as you have the blood synergies. Which with, a Grizzly Ritual would be easy enough to achieve. And then these two are also quite good, the thing that comes back and makes stuff bigger. I'm gonna take the flyer because it's a flyer. I'm not opposed to that. It's good, but I just don't like that card. I'm not sold on the. I mean, as soon as it becomes a 5/5, if you let it become a 5/5, sure, I guess, you deserve every smack you take from it, but that's another story. I like both of these. Pack Song's good. And that's a rare, so it's okay, I could take the Pack Song and potentially wheel this. Because, I mean, I don't expect to see that Diver Scob, but I mean, I don't know, and the chance that someone's stupid enough in our pool. I don't like Lacerate Flash. I'll take the pup. Hello. Ooh. Arr. Duck and Homer. Ozzy and the Straw. Blood. Blood. The Wolf Strike is the best. I mean, removal is so few and far between, I think, in this set. It's one of those things where it's like, while I don't think it's the best card, it's like, alright, I'm going to take it. Why am I going to take it? Well, I'm taking it because I can't. You can't go wrong with it, for one. I mean, the saying is bred, bombs removal, whatever the E is, and whatever the A is. But bombs and removal, those are your first two things when it comes to. I'll probably put it in our main deck, but I mean, I'm just putting it there for now. But anyway, you get my drift. It's like, those are the first two important things. And again, there's a good chunk of Crimson Vow that just is lacking of removal. So it's like, alright, I'll take it. And we'll see kind of what happens the rest of the way. And now you know the rest of the story. Good day. Sure, I mean, it's a dumb zombie, but I'll... There we go. Okay. If I wanted to splash, that's a good card. I don't think we're splashing red, though. Ah, whatever. Gen them out. You know what? Gen them out. The Wolf Strike down there, the other Wolf Strike, you know, it's good, but I don't know if it's pack 2, pick 1 good. I don't, or to put it differently, I don't think we're forced into it right now. Like, you don't have to take it. Oh, Caxips is actually out. Wow. I'll miss you, Caxips. You were good to me. I only have Boss Undy now. Granted, I only have like a couple things that can trigger the training on that. Green's open, and I don't know why people leave green open. I think it's actually a pretty strong color. So we may just be, I mean, mono green. I have no reason to really play some of these cards. I mean, necessarily. There's the wedding security. Okay, so we did get one. It was just later than we would have liked. Reg Recluse. Ugh, that's a good card. I kind of want the blood token synergy, though. Just because we need some amount of blood tokens. Yeah. And then if we come across... oh, well, we got one anyway. Maybe I'll take the pig. I only really need the one. Green's very much open. Hello! That's a bomb as all sorts of bombs. But, yeah, we're not really in blue. Like, you don't want to pass it. Let's be honest. But I'm going to make someone very happy. And whoever took that other Wolf Strike either was auto-drafting, which it's possible, because there's certainly one on our right that's auto-drafting. Certainly another one here on our right that's probably auto-drafting. They're not moving fast enough. Yep, removal. That actually isn't bad because it does give us red mana. So it's not the end of the world. This is pretty much the only red card. But it can also give us double green or double black if we need it. Like, this is the only red card, but it's a very good red card. And the odds that you're sitting there with 8 mana and just going to make a bunch of wolves, I think, are low. I don't even think we used that mode the last time we streamed. But if you can get it to nighttime, she is a pretty bomb uncommon. If you guys want, I'll bring out the Larry David again. Pretty good. Infestation Wall. Also a pretty good bomb. Just because it makes an army of 1/1s. Alright, so we did get a Spore Crawler. Because that was the one that I didn't really want to pass, and we got one anyway. So I'm okay with that. I think we're fine on creatures that I don't care about passing that one. Mill 2 cards, but you get an insect. I don't want to mill. We're not playing a deck that wants to mill itself. We're just not. We probably do want to play that as a combat trick. And then it's just kind of whatever else we want to throw in based on. And we could throw in another, the Flame Blast Bolt and really lean into the Jund. I mean, it's not really leaning into it. It's still only 2 red cards, but I mean, I don't underestimate the value of a 1/1 Death Toucher. I really don't. I think I'd actually take the Ragged Recluse out and do that instead. Yeah, it's something that can get bigger based on the blood tokens, but otherwise I don't. I think that's a better use of. Just because a 1/1 Death Toucher, unless it's the flipped hook hand or I mean, obvious flyer, but point is something that can't be blocked versus something that can, and so on and so forth. So I feel like playing the odds on that one. Eh. I mean, farmer, statue, statue, farmer. Like, don't get me wrong, it's the epitome of sketchy keep, but I'm kind of like, whatever. Of course. And get a blood token. Ho ho. Yeah. I mean, this is a format of early game, and if you have an early game, like, credit to you. So in this case, it would appear that they have that on us. We can't block in the air. So, not until this becomes unsummoning sick. I think maybe I should cut down a mountain and go up a swamp, or excuse me, a forest. So it's 8 to 8. Well, it's still 8 to 9, but it's 8 to 9 versus 7 to 10 right now. So we have better odds of drawing a black or a red than we do of drawing a green, unfortunately. Well, we got that one. That counts for something. Ooh, ow. That is not going to be good. They just need to dig for a land if that's... And then they can cast that Hull Breacher next turn. Now they got... Okay, they had the land. So they're digging for removal. Oh, I get it. They're happy as all heck. Yep, the Hull Breacher Horror comes down. Can they cast enough spells? Because that's one for sure, the Cradle of Safety that we know about. And yeah, it gets Hexproof. Hexproof is not indestructible. But it's, can they chain enough together to basically get us? Oh. Yeah, you don't attack, because I still have a Death Toucher, but now you're taking an extra turn. Yeah, bounce, bounce, sure. Bounce again, sure. We probably can't win, because, I mean, you got this, and then I don't know what these are, but I'm sure they're low enough drops that the whole board is gone. Yep, there we go. Yep. There's no point in playing that out. Like, that card takes over the game. That's like karma getting us back for passing it. Which, it was the right thing to do at the time. Like, we're not... Oh, we're right. We're not going to do double blue. And do 4-color good stuff. No. And maybe having a little too much fun with this format. But no. No, 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 no. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I mean, again, I'm not going to put the Ragged Recluse in. We didn't hit anything that jumped out. They're all high drops. Oh, he's got the vampire ones. I didn't realize they were selling them. In the store. That's fine. We didn't have a 3rd drop to turn it on. 3 drop anyway to turn it on. Alright, they have a Child of the Pack. Because, like, I pre-ordered the 2 previous Secret Lairs and was not rewarded with any digital exclusive yet. They pretty much are playing our deck. They're just playing it better than us because, well, they have actual mana fixing that we don't. I can tap it. Oh my god. Sorry, that's another bomb that you can't beat. We've come across the 2, like, literal worst cards we could hit in our 2 games. So sorry about that, viewers, AdeptW and Dynaterra, but, like, what are you gonna do when you run into a Hullbreacher Horror in one game and then an Avabrook Caretaker in the other? You just kind of stand there and go, oh. I mean, now we're just going to get run over because I kept a hand that doesn't do anything. But that's fine. That just means you get to draft again. And it'll just be a stream of draft and O3-ness. But this is also, to a degree, so I've spoken long and arduously before in regards to the ranking system on Arena, or the Arena ladder, yeah. The trigger still happens, I suppose, but I've killed it off. Okay, he's gone and made it indestructible. Hold on, my phone's ringing, so I'm gonna have to mute the mic. Does my mic work? Oh, it does according to this. So thank you very much for sticking around and watching me lose. Boop. I'll probably only be able to get one game in on this draft, which sucks. So I'm sorry that I have to give you guys these crappy streams, but I'm at least owning up to my promises to stream. That's the good way. And yeah, I'm sorry that it has to be this way, but it does. I only like to stream when she's not around, and when she is around, by which I mean my spouse, I'm kind of locked in. So welcome to my world. I believe that was a hypnotist. Can't block, but is a 3/2. That when you crap a blood token. Crap a blood token? Sack a blood token. You make it so that something else can't block. Black was getting cut from us. Something was cutting black hard. I mean, there's a bird. But still, black got really super duper cut off of us. A braid is good, but so is the Dormant Grove. Granted, Dormant Grove's a 3-drop and a braid's a 2-drop, so I guess I'll take the braid. 4. I think I said 3, it's a 4. Hello, hello. You are a mythic that, for whatever reason, nobody took. That also synergizes with our instant and sorceries, which we only have 6. I have no way of getting... these aren't the colors to get them back. Another cloaked cadet. I mean, we're pretty on 5. Like, we're on 2 and 5. Like, the middle is questionable. But we play the middle. It is a blood hypnotist. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, it's a 3/3. The other one's a 3/2 trample. But we don't have any... I mean, okay, the Lacerate Flesh makes blood tokens, but we don't really have a way of getting blood tokens. If that makes sense. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, sure. The Belligerent Geist is better than... Sure. Something to think about, something to drink about. Drink L'Chaim to life, L'Chaim, do. L'Chaim, to life. Here's to the here's to my bride to be. Drink L'Chaim to life. No, there was a... So the MLB is apparently on a lockout right now. But baseball doesn't start until, March, April. spring training. They don't start thinking about the season until February even. So, like, whatever in that regard. Whatever, random blue card. That's why, as a result, I'm kind of like, whatever, but I do think he probably, we don't have to worry about the lockout for that reason. Yeah, so I lost the Dormant Grove, but, I mean, at the time, I think the Abrade is just better. We're pretty set on 4-drops anyway, so it's kind of like, meh. Sure, I could see that. Sure, I could see that. And sure, I could see that. I don't really want to get rid of the Pyre Spawn. It does kind of stand in the way of stuff. I'll do that. I mean, Draftsmith is not always correct, because believe me, I didn't listen to Draftsmith and go mono green, and I went 7-0 yesterday. So I don't entirely agree with Draftsmith on some of this. There's no easy way of getting the Rural Recruit in there. I guess I could cut the Flame Breather to get the Rural Recruit. I'm not entirely sold on the Wolf. The Wolf actually, it chips in for some damage. It's probably the only way I can turn on the Kessig, the Hungry Ridge Wolf, but the Hungry Ridge Wolf, honestly, the Dawnheart Disciple is what I was kind of against. But it can get in for some early damage. Like, you can be pretty aggressive with the Dawnheart. But yeah, all right, we'll do that. We'll cut a land. I do like the Flame Breather. And then yeah, we'll just stick with the Rural Recruit and Pyre Solage. Whatever. The Pyre with the guy being out. What is that card called? It's the Pyre Spawn. Pyre Spawn. Spawn. Rockin' around the Christmas tree. Have a happy magic day. Do 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 do. Everyone's having pumpkin pie. Hit the magic man. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Hopefully we get a win, because this is the last game that I'm going to be playing. Just by virtue of the fact that the spouse wants me off. Well, she doesn't want me off, but she's going to be home soon, so I know she'll want me off when she gets home. So I'm going to do it this way because the Reckless Impulse will actually trigger him. It's not efficient with our mana, but I'd rather ping for one. And then, yeah, if they want to cast a removal spell to kill him, the trigger is still on the stack. Oh, that hurt. Well, we go one deeper. And then I guess Impulse again and just lose the Ridge Wolf. Yep. Go again. Oh. Losing the Brambleworm is awful. That's painful. Because that goes into exile. That's not the graveyard. Well, okay. I have a 1-1 because you downfalled my Flame Breather. That's kind of dumb. Unless the idea was just because, I mean, it puts stuff in their yard, but they now can't get that stuff back. I mean, sort of. Whatever the intention was. Sure. I can Abrade and Sure Strike. How? I'll let that happen for strategic reasons. I think the Sure Strike is better left in our hand for now, especially with this. I mean, the Ill-Tempered Loner, if we can get him to stick on the battlefield, then... And they haven't shown any interest in casting. Oh, okay, well, you're tapped out, so you don't have a counterspell now anyway. Badoop. Alright, I'm at least keeping the board clear, so that's the instance where I use it, but... I'd kill the 2/5. I wouldn't kill the 1/1. Yeah, the 1/1 can give me another training trigger, but I still kill the 2/5. I still kill the 2/5. We got them to burn a Grisly Ritual on basically panic and use it on a 1/1. That's not good. I don't recommend doing that if you're a Magic player. Okay, now it's being used on the 3/3. And a Blood Fountain. Okay. So they have an endless supply of blood tokens that can't, we can't deny that. Ugh. Well, alright. If I boost one pre-combat, it will put a counter on one of them. Draw us a card. And that's kind of our best bet. So I'm going to do that. Because they probably block there over the Cloak Cadet, personally. At least their behavior has indicated that to me, that they'd be more likely to get rid of the 4. Yep. Take the 1. But that keeps this Cloak Cadet around, which I'm okay with. The problem is they get this scavenger back, so we haven't really kept the board clear of anything. And we lost a lot. Ugh. God damn it. Because, yeah, we had to do that twice. There is a 4/4 flyer in here. But that's a 4/4 flyer in and of itself. So... Ugh. And that's gonna... So they played the control game. I do think using the Grisly Ritual to kill the 1/1 was a mistake, but they milled themselves. How interesting. I'm only drawing lands, so what do I care? There's a Lacerate Flash. Because that security is going to become a 5/5. Like, I have to kill that security. Because then I can't block it. I can't block the 4/4 anyway, but again, depending on how they want to use that Blood Fountain, I think I'd rather put the security in. Oh, another Grisly Ritual. Okay, well now we have nothing. We have literal nothing. That could have been a blocker. Not a good one, but it could have been. Nope. I am only on a 2-turn clock, and you got me drawing lands. Well, thank you for getting that land off the top of my library. Nope. It doesn't matter. That's on the ground. Can't block a flyer. We flooded out at the wrong time. Well, like I said, with my spouse inbound, I have to sign off. I don't want to sign off, I really don't, but I do. And today's stream was a lovely 0-4 and 2 drafts, but that's all you got to see. I'm sorry about that. I will try to be better tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be around noon is my goal to get going so that I maximize my time and you do get a little more than an hour. I'm going to try to make that one at least 1.5 to 2 for the benefit of viewership and, just a better viewing experience. Well, thank you for viewing, the one viewer that is there, whether it's Adept or, I know it's not Caxibs, but Dynaterra, whichever one is actually viewing. I do apologize. I do try to make these longer, but I'm going to have to sign off for today. And unfortunately, I couldn't get a win for you guys today. So just wanted to leave you on that note, but don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. We have a Facebook page, Zoibe_Devil, capital MTG. We have a YouTube, Zoibe_Devil. And then we have a Twitch, of course, because if you're watching us on Twitch, haha, which is just Zoibe_Devil. And please, if you're willing and able, shoot some donations to me on PayPal. The email address is tanner4@sbcglobal.net. I try to invest it back. Notice I'm really low tech right now. I don't have a You know, this is a very basic stream setup. I am just using my laptop microphone. I don't have the webcam going, things like that. But I can make this a bigger, better channel if I had a little bit of financial support, a little bit of investors, if you will. Anyway, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And I am deeply sorry again about the nature of today's stream. So anyway, see you tomorrow. I'm gonna aim for noon. So